Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2019 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the second half of December 2019. We are almost done with this year and into a new one. So this reading is for the water sign of Cancer for the last half of December 2019, and that's Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, if your Venus is in Cancer, or if you're I know I have a hard time saying that, and today I have a hard time saying it. Or if you are cross-watching for a Cancerian, say that 5 times fast. Cross-watching for a Cancerian. But as many of you know, general readings, because there's so many of you watching, they always resonate a little differently for everyone. So if you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch them as well, because it can provide more enlightenment or additional clarification. So welcome everyone, welcome to any newcomers, and welcome back for the rest of you. Thanks for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, for following me through all of my travels, and all your support, feedback, and comments. If any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal one-on-one reading, as many of you know, you can just click on the description link below for more info and contact details. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I offer a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life, of all different types and lengths, ranging from 15 minutes up to an hour and a half. Love and romance. I do relationship compatibility readings, career, work and finance, general health and well-being, channeled messages, etc. I also offer 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And they are particularly popular at this time of year as we are transitioning out of one year and looking ahead at a new one. You can order them any time of the year, but a lot of people do towards the end of the year as we're looking ahead at a new year. And keep in mind as well that this is the biggest gift-giving season of the year, and personal readings make great personal gifts for friends, family, and loved ones. So something to keep in mind as an option for as an easy option for gift giving as well. All right, let's get right into this reading. Cancer. Let's see what the last half of December shows for you. Okay, Cancer, we begin with the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, followed by the Page of Cups, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Queen of Cups. Excuse me. So something just popped up on my screen. Sorry about that. I don't know how to take that away. Okay. Sorry about that, Cancer. Something popped up on my screen and I had to remove it. So the Queen of Cups, this is your overall energy for the last half of December, and it's your energy, it's water energy. Cups is governed by the element of water, which in the tarot represents our emotions, feelings, relationships, that watery, mercurial, emotional energy. Queens and Kings represent individuals who have mastered their suitor. They're at the top of their game, meaning that they have reached a point of mastery, self-control, self-discipline over the character traits that are inherent or natural to their suit. So the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Water, the Queen of Emotion. So this is somebody who she's very aware and in touch and in tune with not only her own emotions, but the emotions of people around her, which often make her, you know, a great partner, mom, friend, wife, etc. This is somebody who is probably quite loving and nurturing, always knows the right thing to say, great source of support, feedback, and comfort, because she is the Queen of Emotions. Although her own sometimes may not be quite so visible, because she's, you know, she has a great deal of self-control over her own emotions. The Queen of Cups is also a very spiritual individual. The only one that really rivals her for spirituality and feminine energy in the tarot is the High Priestess. And sometimes the Queen of Cups can represent, as advice from Spirit, to be in touch with your feelings, to maybe if there's a situation that you may have been, experiencing some conflict or confusion about, the Queen of Cups as advice would be to step back and get into your own energy and kind of touch base with what your feelings and your deeper intuitions are telling you and listen to that. We have but otherwise, I mean, this is your energy. You are kind of in control of yourself, your emotions, feeling, exactly who you are for the last half of December. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here. The Nine of Pentacles is sometimes nicknamed the happy, single, successful female or male card, although it's not really evident whether she's single or not, and it doesn't really matter. She has reached a point in her life where she's really enjoying the things that are around her, and everything that she's surrounded by are the fruits of her own labor. She has worked very hard to get to where she's at. Nobody's handed anything to her on a silver platter. She is in a place where she is probably financially and materially, secure or stable. She loves who she is, how far she's come, how hard she's worked, where she's going in life, and whether she's single or not doesn't matter. If she is, when she chooses to be with someone, she'll take her time in picking that because she doesn't come from a place of compulsory need. She's happy in her own skin. She doesn't need to rely or depend on anyone else for her own comfort and security and welfare. This is a card of independence and self-sufficiency and self-empowerment as well. It's a beautiful, powerful card. Now, what clarifies her is the Seven of Wands, which is a somewhat defensive card. This is a card about defending and standing by or up for something you feel very strongly about because you've invested a lot into it. You can see this man is standing in the front of the door to his home, castle, keep, or whatever that's important to him that he's invested a lot of time, energy, love, etc. into, because he feels it might be threatened or challenged somehow. So you're standing by something, which implies that there's some kind of challenge perhaps or conflict about something that you don't want to give on, you don't want to back down from. And it's represented by the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be, Pentacles is governed by the element of earth. And in the tarot, the suit of Pentacles is about what makes us feel stable and secure and safe, particularly in the physical structure of our life. So Pentacles can often represent things like money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, etc. The efforts we put into acquiring those things, or whatever makes us feel safe, solid, stable. It could be, long-term, well-rooted, established relationships, marriages, the things that make us feel secure. Or safe. And this could simply be the life that we've built, or something tangible or intangible that we've worked very hard to acquire, and you're not willing to let go of that or back down from that. Now, I mean, this could be anything ranging from maybe you're single and while you may enjoy dating, you're not particularly interested in being in a committed relationship right now because you kind of like your life the way it is right now and you're not ready to move into that arena. It could be that there's a physical something that you've worked very hard to get, and you're very guarded and defensive and protective about that. It could be, it could be something intangible like an ideology or a belief system you have that you've worked very hard to get to the place where you are feeling very good about who you are and where you are in life, whether or not it has anything to do with money or not. And you're standing by that, which does imply that there is perhaps some kind of struggle or pressure to adjust or adapt to something else, which you are seeing as, compromising something which you're not willing to compromise. Because you're happy with who you are and where you are. We all have goals and stuff, but with that Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, it just looks like you're standing in your own natural power for the last half of December. Regardless of what other people might be, there might be some pressure to, do something different or change something to accommodate something else. I mean, it's the holiday season. It's a season where a lot of people, friends, family get together. Perhaps if you're single, it might, just could be at holiday get-togethers, gatherings, or party. People might, be asking you, when are you going to get married? Or when are you going to, have a baby? Or, whatever it might be, translate into that for some of you. So next we have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. It's awesome energy. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is a card of getting what you want, a card of enjoying everything that you have. You feel like you have enough, more than enough, so that you actually have enough to share with friends and family. It can be a card about partying, getting together, celebrating your wealth or your good luck and good fortune and prosperity with other people. And again, this is the holiday season, so it could represent, family or friend get-together, parties, etc. It is clarified by the Page of Cups. So pages usually represent children, young people, but often messages, because pages were messengers. They were the deliverers of messages. And it's the Page of Cups. So it's, emotions, love, support, encouragement. This feels like for many of you, just very light-hearted energy. It could be that some of you might be out socializing or at a party of some kind, and the Page of Cups can represent, little flirtatious messages, someone just kind of initiating contact or communication to kind of see how you feel, or if you reciprocate, or if you're involved in a relationship with someone, it could be, little messages, just little flirtatious messages between you and your person. It just feels like whatever conflict there may be, I don't feel like this is something that's an issue or coming up during the last half of December too much. It feels like, regardless of what's going on during this time period, it feels like you're just kind of deciding to do you and just kind of enjoy the holiday season and have fun and enjoy where you are and how far you've come. Perhaps it's about better self-care and focusing more on being the one to provide your own safety and security and stability, rather than depending or relying on somebody else for it, and really kind of enjoying the space and the place that you're in because of that. But however the details and specifics play out, it's a very good reading, and it looks like you're going to spend the last half of December really truly enjoying yourself and not worrying about too much else or so much about anyone else. I wanted to clarify the Seven of Wands, see if we can, get a little bit more insight on what it is that you're standing by or defending. I think it's just more about just taking care of you and focusing more on you. Cancer, you tend to be quite a loving, nurturing person, and perhaps tending to naturally focus on other people's needs in front of your own. And this time period, it looks like it's just time to kind of relax that a bit, let go of that, and just kind of focus more on yourself. The Empress. Yep, the Empress is all about fertility, feminine sensuality, and self-care, self-love, self-nurturing, even being a bit more self-indulgent, going out and treating yourself to the things that make you feel good, like a mani-pedi, massage, getting your hair done, I don't know, whatever it is that works for you. Because the time is right for doing that. It's a good sign for new beginnings, but also about self-care, self-nurturing, and a bit of self-indulgence during this time. So yeah, it is about just focusing more on you, not in a cruelly selfish way, like hurting other people, but just focusing more on taking care of yourself and really enjoying yourself during the last half of December, the last half of this year. Beautiful reading. So Cancer, that is your reading for the last half of December. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a wonderful reading. And If this reading resonated for you, if any of the videos do, and you would like to take a deeper look at something, or you're interested in reaching out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below for more info and contact details. Email me directly at maggie@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I can usually respond to initial inquiries within the same day or the first 24 hours. And getting the reading set up is done in a pretty timely fashion too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes more. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with your schedule in mind to get readings out in as timely a fashion as possible. So send me an email if you're interested, and we'll go from there. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the January 2020 general readings. And in the meantime, I hope everyone has a blessed holiday season and end to this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.